Alright, look, check it out. So I'm gonna go over some of the books I like. Well, a lot of the books that I learned a lot of cool stuff from. Ones I still like to carry on me, like when I go out, and ones that I actually lived off in Maine. So first off, Bushcraft by Richard Graves. It's a really good book. It's an old school book. There's a lot better old school books than there's new ones. You have a lot of new survival bushcraft books like that, primitive. But a lot of the people that write them, they don't even actually fucking like use. They haven't actually done all the stuff. So it's better to go with the old school books. Sorry, I don't like the sun in my face. Let's hope this. Wow. There's no escape. Well, yeah, so like, let me show you some cool things. My book's coming apart. I buy them used. So, my buddy Ezra, I don't know if you guys saw, like a while back, he posted a fire in a tree. This is the basic concept of it. Like, you could stake in branches and make like a little table, a little platform, layer it with some mud, and then you could put some forks at the top, so that way if you want to hang stuff like to cook or whatever, like spit roast. Yeah, it's a cool book. A lot of good information. Yeah, but it'll go over like trapping, snares, how to make like lobster nets and stuff like that, crab nets, shelters. That's like animal trapping, wild foods. I want to say this book's actually, I think it's actually based in Australia. And then another good one, SAS Guide to Tracking. I really like this one. Here's another cool one. I like almost all Tom Brown books. His first one, The Tracker, I didn't really care too much for. I couldn't get into it. All those other ones I liked them. People hate on Tom Brown, but personally, like a lot of things that he says, like I've experienced like outside, like a lot of the spiritual stuff. I think it's cool, like how he words a lot of this stuff. Because like a lot of times, like they're like experiences that I've had, but I won't talk about, and it's kind of hard to explain. And so what he does, like he'll write about it, and like you'll learn a lot of stuff. No one really knows like if like his teacher, we called grandfather, Stalking Wolf, if he was real or not. Same thing as his friend Rick. No one really knows if they're real, but he has good stuff. He's pretty sick. And the next one, Peterson Field Guide to what's it called? The Field Guide to Western Medicinal Plants and Herbs. So it's good if you want to learn ID plants, and then as well as like what the medicinal use is for. Like it's pretty much like an ethnobotany book, like historical usage of plants like by the natives out here. And it'll talk about like other uses. I want to say like I think it'll talk about like European uses of some like plants that are like invasive and stuff. And yeah, I think that's all I have in here. I have more in my car. Yeah, honestly, like a lot of people that you're gonna see, like posting like stuff about plants and all that, they're getting them from books. Like you could look up a fucking like if you want to look for like what acorns do and all that, like you just look it up in a book and then you just repeat it real quick. And there's some people that are actually pretty sick, and they'll remember like everything, and they could break it down to you if they actually specialize in that. Then like if they're like I don't know what you call them, like ethnobotanists.